Imagine a man who can sit in a police interrogation room for over 2 hours without moving a single inch. A man who doesn't blink, doesn't change his expression, and barely seems to breathe. This is not the story of an ordinary killer. This is the story of Stephen McDaniel, a law student who thought he was smarter than the legal system, but he made one fatal mistake, and he did it right in front of live television cameras. Welcome to Hidden Dossier Media. Today, we open the file on the most chilling interview in criminal history. In June 2011, the quiet town of Macon, Georgia, was shaken by the disappearance of Lauren Giddings, a bright and ambitious young woman. Her classmates and neighbors were in absolute shock. Among them was her next-door neighbor from law school, Stephen. As the police searched the area, local news stations were on the ground, interviewing anyone who knew her. Stephen eagerly agreed to step in front of the camera. He appeared distraught, talking about how good of a person Lauren was. But mid-interview, the reporter breaks a piece of news that the police hadn't officially released yet. She tells him that the police just found a body in the trash can behind the building. Watch his reaction.
What about in the parking lot area? I know they've been doing a lot of, I think that's where they have recovered the body or whatever they recovered from there.
Body?
Had you seen anything there? Had you seen anything there? I mean, we don't know if this is the same person. You know what I mean? Like, they took out a body there earlier. We don't know if it's the same person or not. So that's why we're trying to ask people if they know who lived there. Are you okay, sir?
I think I need to sit down.
Okay.
Following this interview, Stephen became the prime suspect. He was brought in for questioning, and that's when the real psychological game began. When you look at the footage of his 2-hour interrogation, you notice something deeply abnormal. Stephen does not move. Psychologists explain that when humans are under extreme stress or lying, the freeze response often kicks in. As a law student, Stephen knew that police look for nervous body language. He believed that if he didn't move at all, he could hide his guilt, but it had the opposite effect. He looked like a robot, an entity without a soul. Even when detectives threw damning evidence at him, he just stared into the void. Police soon executed a search warrant on his apartment. What they found inside confirmed their worst suspicions. They recovered a key to Lauren's apartment, her personal items, and a master key to the building that allowed him to stalk her while she slept. Faced with overwhelming evidence and the threat of the death penalty, Stephen McDaniel finally confessed to the crime. He was sentenced to life in prison with no possibility of parole until the year 2041. Stephen wanted to commit the perfect crime, but his own psychology and a single TV camera became his undoing. What do you think? Was his behavior in the interrogation room a sign of calculated genius or pure madness? Leave your thoughts in the comments below. Subscribe to Hidden Dossier Media and turn on notifications. The next case is even darker. Until next time,